is Cuban 1, 2, 3s.
Yeah. Hold on.
I am.
I gotta think of this.
2, 3, 5.
1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7 días.
Yes.
I had to make it rhyme.
Obviously.
Anyway, this is another great episode of Two Beers and a Mic.
God, why
Here
is he doing
we
everything?
go.
How are your worms?
Burmese pythons.
Hey, guys. Doing
How you
okay?
doing there, buds?
We're doing good. Making it. Living life. Living lavish. What I like to say, living lavish.
Living like Larry.
Living like Larry.
We have a couple of great things to talk about today.
We do. The newfound love for sports betting.
Oh, dear. The gambling addict has found another avenue.
I'm not an addict.
Question. All right. This is you're not an addict.
No.
Question.
Uh-oh.
Nearest casino is how far from your place of living?
No,
You want the miles or you
I
want
want
the,
the,
you want the minute?
I want okay, if you can get there in an hour and a half. I understand,
No,
but,
yeah.
Like, in reality, how far?
In
is it?
reality, probably
An hour
like
15.
yeah. No,
What? It's like
no.
2 hours.
Yeah, I was gonna say like hour 55 to 2:05.
Okay, fair enough. How many times a month would you say you go? You attend.
Remember, you're
now-
not
you
an addict.
attend said casinos
Now I'll say before we kind of took a break.
at your highest.
Yeah, at my highest we went
Dude,
twice, 2 or 3 times a week.
Yeah.
2 times every 3 days.
Yeah, bro. This
I
year.
don't think that's addiction.
Nope. It is just a love for the game.
I think addiction.
What
would
game?
be- yeah. Just
I will
the
say
thrill.
this: I've never leveraged money that I needed to gamble. So I've never like put like anybody in jeopardy.
Yeah.
Now we have been, a
Tight
little
some
lower.
months.
We have eaten ramen noodles for a straight week. But no.
We have gone without power for 1 week, but
Yeah, we got it back the
We
next
got
and
to
it was
play.
fine.
who needs power?
And
When
then
you got the casino.
Because guess what? Power's free.
Right. All the
casino.
right. All the comps, I mean, come on.
And it's freezing cold in there. So when I
Exactly.
get home, I don't need air conditioning.
Nope.
Nope.
I don't even have to turn on the heat.
Nope. He's
I
fine.
just thaw out naturally.
He's just fine.
Yeah, it was getting to be a problem last year. I'll admit it was
Yeah.
getting to be a problem, and it started with me
It's
like,
dangerous.
oh, for sure, bro. And what got me hooked is you know the story, but like we were playing a blackjack hand, and I had a side bet of $5,
Oh, yeah.
and the odds were 1,000 to 1, and I hit it and got paid $5,000 right there, and then that kind of started the downhill trend. But we would win consistently for like 2-3 weeks, and then we would lose really bad.
And I feel like there's got to be some sort of thing out there, like a conspiracy where how they do the membership cards.
Oh, I don't do that. Nuh-uh.
You think they track? Mm-hmm. You think they're like, oh
yeah.
they haven't won in a couple weeks. Let's give them a little something,
for sure.
something, and then we'll take him.
Exactly,
take him.
bro. Yeah, because they have all your information loaded onto that card, like how many times you've stayed at their hotel. Did you use VIP parking? Like that's basically like your driver's license for the casino.
Yeah.
So like to think that, now obviously it would never come out if they did because they'd get in a whole bunch of trouble. But if you're, talking about millions of dollars on the line, you're telling me there's not going to be one little thing in there that says, oh, he's just not going to hit this week.
You know what I hate though is that now, even if they can say all the live long day, oh, we don't do that. Oh, we don't like. The machines are just for like ease for the dealers and this, that, and the other, and they may very well be. Although I just don't like that there's not an option anymore, especially at that one.
Oh, yeah.
To do like
Normal decks.
Yeah, where they're like, oh, here's a 4-deck. Like they have the
Actually
4-deck
shuffled.
holder.
Yeah.
That they tell you to pick a card.
Shuffle
they cut
through.
it. They go through. Which 4 decks. You can't count cards.
No.
Well, you kind of can, but
If
it's
you're
like
great.
pointless.
Yeah, if you're great at it. But yeah.
like one deck, I think you could be like, oh, okay, I've seen that there's been, 4 king. Like at that point, it's like, okay,
yeah.
you can start figuring it out.
I love playing single deck blackjack. It's fun because
Oh.
they reshuffle the deck.
Every time.
Depending on how many players are there. So you reshuffle the deck probably every 2 to 3 rounds.
Yeah.
So I mean, I like playing single hand, but yeah, when they get to the spinners and everything, I mean, you're rotating every time they pull a card, it rotates. So it's boom, rotate, boom, and that's in between players.
Yeah.
So like you could draw 5 face cards in a row.
When I guarantee you they do some BS where it's like
There's like a
we
magnetic
make it to
stripe
where,
or something. Dude,
well,
I don't know.
even like I swear 1 out of every 2 times when we went this last couple weekends ago, I would get a blackjack and the dealer would get it.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
What? Oh, bro, yeah.
and I'm like,
You're telling me there can't be some
Twice.
sort of like chip or something
Twice.
in there that.
they know I put $40 down on that hand, and I got a freaking blackjack, and I was like, let's go. And then she goes, sorry about it, sweetheart. And I'm like,
Don't worry. Don't worry about it, sweetheart.
yeah, exactly. But why don't we talk about PrizePicks?
Oh yeah, PrizePicks
who-
is a newfound love.
Why don't you hit us up, PrizePicks? We'd love to sponsor your products.
Hell yeah, I'll say that I did. I have seen many of Jake Paul's advertisements on PrizePicks. Even though isn't he
just
part
better,
of
doesn't he?
Better? Yeah,
He made better, I think.
yeah. He had just been advertising for PrizePicks. So, but I never knew what it was really until you introduced it to me.
Legal in Texas.
It is.
So PrizePicks, if you don't know, I'll give a little bit of free advertising if you know that maybe they hit us up in the future.
Yeah.
PrizePicks basically, instead of betting like 100% real gambling on sports, you can pick higher or lower. So let's say, for instance, Christian McCaffrey, who plays, I'm going to say tonight because it's Monday, but this will release the day after. But Christian McCaffrey on PrizePicks, you can pick more than half a touchdown or less than half a touchdown. If he gets any touchdown, you win that part of the bet. Although you have to pick, 6?
Yeah, you have to pick 6 different players.
So you pick 6 different players to do 6 different things in the span of one game, in the span of all the games for the weekend. You have the ability to choose pretty much all throughout the game slate for the week who's going to do what. And if you get them right, you can win some serious money.
It's not just football. It's
Everything.
I realize that it's MMA, it's soccer.
Oh, you can mix them too, I think. So you could be like,
They have croquet.
oh, I'll get so and so from the Rangers to hit.
I'm gonna try that.
You can mix and match all sorts of sports. He's
You got to
already
be
on
good
it.
at it, though.
But
You got to be good at it, though.
we'll see if he gets good at it.
Yeah, that's the one thing you can be a legitimate sports bettor and actually
I think so.
and actually look at analytical data. I mean, I feel like it's no different at that point than stocks.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Because you're taking the data pre-recorded of what has been a trend and you're betting based on that trend.
Now, and again, it's not based on BS like electronic casino TVs that you have no idea what's like. I even saw something on Reddit that was like, it was the caption was, it was something like, hey, people from specific professions, what's the secret that you're about your industry that no one knows? And this guy was like, worked at a casino, was involved with the slot machine side of it, and he goes, do not play slots. They're 100% rigged.
Oh yeah.
And so that was something that they were saying. But with sports betting, it's fully reliant on actual human performance.
Yeah.
So there is a human nature side of it. You're not really the industry can't find a way to screw you because they don't know what these people are going to do either. Now they have millions of data points to predict these very, very specific numbers that you're going to bet on.
Right.
But, Aaron Rodgers, you could have bet on him last year to win MVP. Bro played 2 plays towards Achilles.
That's very true.
Bart, or any sports book would never know that was going to happen. And so I think adding that human nature aspect really makes it a little bit. It makes it more fun.
Adds volatility.
I like blackjack. I like poker.
Putt.
Poker's a game of strategy. Poker is more than just
Poker, you're playing people.
yeah. 100%.
But my favorite, like out of those three, look at us. Out of all of those three, though, I think sports betting is like, even with just like friends, like if you're just like, hey man, like I'm a Seahawks fan, you're a so and so fan, you want to bet on the game, and then people are like, oh yeah, like I had a buddy Ryan Jones, freaking doofus, right? So this is what's funny. Love Ryan, but Texas played Alabama 2 years ago. 2 years ago. So this was still when Bryce Young was there. Bama, I think, won the national title. This was
Saban was still there.
Yeah. So, he bet someone. He was like, "I bet you $50 that, or $500. It was something stupid. It was like I think it was $500. He said, "I'm going to bet you $500 that Texas beats Alabama." And I said, "Ryan." Now here, the result was I think Bama won by 3. But what I told him was, Ryan, if you would have bet, you just bet him straight up 500. Like if he wins, you get 500, or if he wins, he gets 500. If you win, you get 500. If you'd have bet 500 on a gambling thing, Texas was like 14-1 to win that. If you'd have won, you'd have pocketed like 52,
some crazy number,
$8,000.
Right.
And they almost did it. I said, even if you picked Texas, Texas spread. So Texas was projected to get beat by like 14, and if you picked Texas plus 14 and they lose by less than 14, you win that 500. It's a 1-to-1, or it's like a 110 to 100. So it's like a 1.1 to 1, and so or 0.9 to 1 or something like that. So I was like, dude, don't bet people straight up. Oh, I bet Texas will beat Bama. Especially when Bama's projected to win by like 17 or 14 or whatever. Bet the money line.
Right.
That way you win freaking $7,000. Or bet Texas plus 14, so they have to lose by less than 14. And if they lose by more than 14, then you lose. But if they lose by 14 or less, then you win.
Yeah.
Do that. If you're so confident in them to beat them.
That's what I'm saying.
Do that. And he was like, man, I just didn't think about that. And I'm like, bro. You just got to think about those things.
Yeah, the payout is a lot better per spin, you would say, on PrizePicks as it is on a slot. So,
and you'll win some. I mean, talk to PD. PD's on PrizePicks.
He's big on
PD is on PrizePicks, and I think you can like add friends and stuff on there.
Can you really?
I might have to download it now too. You got me a little bit. If you have an addiction to gambling, call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Yes,
we
do take it seriously here.
Do not. Gambling addiction is no joke. So if you have a gambling addiction, again, 1-800-GAMBLER.
I have something.
George, what do you have to say?
I was fantasy draft.
Oh, my team absolutely
mine sucks.
Annihilated.
Why is that
someone?
Stone? Wait, you beat who?
Not Stone.
I
would have. No, let's look at this though.
He will.
He said he will. I'll play him.
So if I played Stone this week, let me tell you. So we're in a 12-man fantasy league, right? I had 164 points. My team. Stone's team.
Yeah, like
had
80.
I still have George Kittle to play tonight.
just wild guess. How many?
80 to 70.
70.68. But he doesn't have one player.
Freaking trash, bro. What'd you pick as your first pick?
You don't want to know.
Kyler Murray.
I think I do. Oh, you picked the old boy from Texas, huh?
I did.
They said, Allen. He
my
wasn't
first
that
year, bro. Give me a break.
He wasn't that far away from me.
I wonder if he responded to my trade yet. I don't think he's going to, man.
No.
I don't think nobody wants him.
I'll have to look at your team and I might trade you. Just to kind
For
of help.
70
Just to make
points?
just to make it a little, huh?
I don't want 70 points. Don't.
No. Like, well, here's the thing. My team just went crazy. I mean, the closest player that, like, I had 164. The closest player to me is projected 141. So I would have won by
Tyler's.
20 points. It was actually this cheese under the skin or whatever.
Really?
Yeah, this guy.
Cheese under the skin. That's
I
awful.
could picture Stone watching the game right now.
Murray. Yeah. No, bro. Yeah. We watched the games yesterday.
Yeah, we did.
Oh yeah, you guys are chilling.
Watch games.
Shoot pew-pews.
How'd your shoot?
Great, actually.
Amazing, yeah.
Yeah. I tried to shoot some tannerite.
Some what?
Tannerite. It's like
that?
explosives.
Like mini explosives.
Wow.
I wasn't allowed.
Why?
You'll have that.
Yeah.
Why was it you
Something
allowed?
about like neighbors.
Blowing up the house.
I
mean, it's kind of stupid.
Don't
but
you
whatever.
have over 500 acres behind your land?
Yeah, I'll just go blow up his
just blow up
cows.
some cows.
Fuck it.
Hay bales. That'd be cool.
That would be pretty
Stick
cool.
a thing of tannerite
Just in the middle.
in the middle of a hay bale.
You could like drill out a little hole.
That'd be sick. We should try that. You should
Hey,
ask him.
I could do
Jake,
that.
Did you see his pet?
Turkey?
Yeah.
Topher?
Topher.
Like he knows the name.
Bro, I've gotten it down too. Hang on, you
He
ready?
doesn't run away from you?
Oh, that's good. You know what?
Does he like people?
Yeah, he doesn't like dogs though. He'll chase off the dogs. He's like the chicken's protector.
That's nice. He's like a herder.
Literally. He walks around just by himself, all by his lonesome. He's
Does
kind of
he
like
ever,
the lone wolf of the group, but yet the pack leader. You know,
You're never afraid of waking up one day and his neck's just snapped.
It fears me every day because God doesn't promise us the next day.
I think Stone's more worried of waking up and seeing.
Literally just right next to me. I'm gonna have to get a better guard dog.
I heard you were trying to cook something.
Yeah. Thanksgiving ain't today, bitch.
Just stabs me with his nail in the side of the neck.
Just like bro's got a gun. Sorry, got a pew pew.
Got a pew pew.
I gotta edit that out.
got a
now
nug.
for YouTube. Frick.
It's okay.
Anyway.
Hey, wait, no. Any animal.
Any animal?
Okay.
Which one you want as a pet? Realistically.
A pet?
Yeah,
Ocelot?
realistically.
Oh, bro.
told
I
you
saw
this.
the other day a
ocelot.
red panda.
Those are so cute,
Bro. I saw that thing walking along the rail. I was like, oh.
Wait, what?
Like not an actual
I
rail
was about
on
to
a
say.
TikTok.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry.
Where? I want to see him.
It was just in the
Yeah, I
backyard.
saw it walking around across the barbed wire fence.
Yeah,
And,
one of the, least amount of.
You flexing there, buddy?
I think I have a farmer's tan.
Yeah.
That's just his natural flex.
You should have seen me. I had a cowboy hat on this weekend. I was
Oh,
emceeing
dude.
our grandmother's.
was.
He told me.
I was emceeing our grandmother's Gold Tones show choir concert.
And let me just tell you,
You got him lit?
if you've never supported your grandparents in something they love, such like this, you don't really love your grandparents.
True.
Because I was very skeptical at first, but I got
did pretty
there.
good.
Yeah, I had a good time. It was funny. It was funny watching all the old people up there sing.
Like you're just like, welcome everybody to the Gold Tone Show Choir. And you're like, we're gonna kick this puppy off with a little bit of country, a little bit of rock and roll, and all you hear is just like 7 grandmas. We got a little bit of country,
a little bit of rock and roll.
yeah, literally,
Bro, there was one dude who had a really deep voice, and he didn't know the words to any of the songs, and so
Bro's
we would be singing, and he'd be stairs.
Yeah, country, little bit of rock and roll.
You just hear him talking in the mic, basically.
Yeah,
I thought you were a DJ.
no, I was the MC. So I would get up in between songs and be like, "What a great performance of so and so." Now get ready for
His little comments, bro, were cracking us up.
bro. I was like,
Stay tuned.
Stone had one that he told me to say, these dudes. So this barbershop quartet, literally.
They had to be
performed.
70
And they were good.
Yeah, they were good.
But before they came on, I said, this group has been together for longer than I've been born. And one dude goes, hey. And then he got up there and he was like, well, it's true. We've been together 30 years. And then when they were done, they had so they sang In the Jungle, right?
Yeah. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight.
Yeah. And they did pretty good.
Yeah, they did.
I mean, it sounded good.
We just did pretty good.
Yeah. I think we did too.
Mm-hmm.
Let me hit the.
Boom, boom, boom.
Anyway.
I thought that. Come on, baby, I'll tell you why.
Anyway, we should do an album.
Dude,
we already did a song. We should
I'm
do
telling
an
you. We should do an album, huh?
Okay, anyway. But then Stone, so they had these lions out for that thing, and Stone told me before as I'm walking up there. He goes, "Tell them that." What'd you say?
That was a furry surprise.
That was a furry surprise. So I get up there and I was like, "That was a furry surprise," and everyone goes, "Ha ha ha!" You know, it's like a crowd of like 40.
Literally.
And Stone just over there.
I was so happy, bro. I was like, yes.
Yeah, he's like, "You told my joke." I couldn't say creds because it would have been like, you should have got
Get
creds.
him!
Yeah,
No,
but
it's okay. It's okay. I didn't want the creds. I just wanted to be in the back, admiring your work.
thank you.
Yeah, it was
It was
wonderful.
a
You
beautiful
wanted to
time.
be in the back.
It was a beautiful time.
I'm not a bottom.
I could be your Gata, George.
You're gay,
You be
dude.
my gator.
Gata
Let's
from
do it.
Dave. I'll be his Gata. Bro, you kind of look like Gata right now.
Oh, I don't.
Yeah, with the not dreads.
Gata.
With the
He said, I'm effed up in the head, man. I ain't had parents, man.
bro had a
Oh, the
mom.
one dude that took out his tooth, right? Or the one dude that had the missing teeth that
Did he?
Drewski was talking about. Or he just like that
no?
brother looked like he was just sucking on a straw and didn't stop.
I think we're
Yeah.
on two totally different books right now.
Bro, when
Oh.
Theo Vaughn, what was he talking? Was he talking to Drewski when he was like, "Man, when I want to say the N word, I just
yeah.
write it down."
yeah. He was all
A
like,
notepad was
Yeah,
he
like-
just full of the N word?
He was all like-
20 times per page.
weren't they were talking to somebody, right? No,
remember.
it was Drewski was talking to someone, and then he got off alive with him and got
Yeah.
on with Vaughn. He was like, "Man, you gotta tell them when to stop, man. You can't just be saying it." Like, "Yeah, you know what I do? Is when
Yeah.
I have the feeling to say the word, I go and write it down."
His tone, bro.
He goes, "Would you buy Moneybag Yo water?" He goes, "Nah, I don't think I would." And he goes, "What do you think of black guys?" And he was like, "I don't know, y'all just smell real good."
All the time. He
goes-
was like, what you smell like?
Yeah, he's like, "Just real good deodorant."
He goes, we do be stretching that motherfucker all the way down.
He goes, "Y'all start that mother from right here.
Start
Get
from the
all way
wrist."
down." Yeah, y'all start from the wrist. He does talk way more hood
Oh, yeah.
when he's with black people.
Oh, for sure. I think that
It's funny though.
I kind of phased out of that as
Because you
I
don't
left
have any
high
more
school.
black friends.
You'll have that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you even have any? You don't talk to any more black friends.
They all just ask him for money,
Yeah, no,
so he just blocks them.
no, yeah. I mean, he's not wrong. But
No, I did speak to Derek the other day because he
Spoke
reached
to
out to me.
Derek?
He reached out to me and said happy birthday. But other than that, I mean, I don't know. I guess not.
not your
But
crowd of people.
No, not necessarily that. It's just you got to think, what new friends have I made in the last 10 years?
Not a lot.
The only new one that I can think of is the one that married my sister.
Yeah,
And that was just a
and
That
then
just
that was just
unfortunate
no,
event.
no.
just,
You got one.
just a
You
buy-in.
got one that you and him are like this.
Oh, Romello.
No,
Ryder.
yeah. Oh, pin the tail on Ryder, buddy.
Ryder, you said?
Ryder.
Oh, Ryder's a new friend. Yeah. No, Ryder's a new friend. 100%.
No.
Think more than just
But
a friend.
we met. we met through Jake.
No, yeah. I was gonna say like all the people that you've met outside of. I'm not
Everybody
talking
that
about,
you hang out with, I know.
Well,
I
I
still
think
hang out
Have
with the
hung
same
out
people.
with. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Well, I think the good thing about introducing you to Ryder is there are interests that he has that I don't necessarily have. Granted, it's not something that I'm not interested in, but it's something that's like more your world.
Right.
He gets into very much like hunting and
Yeah.
like all different types of hunting.
Oh, we're
and
going
stuff
hunting
like
this year.
that.
I'm determined that you and I are going
I
hunting
would
this year.
love to go. I just never have
Have.
the urge to like make that happen myself.
No, I feel that.
No, like I think it would be super fun. It's not to the point where I would go out and like purchase a lease and buy like
No, yeah,
and
I
like
feel that.
buy a deer rifle and because like if I'm gonna buy a deer rifle,
I'm gonna shoot.
I mean, what am I looking at?
Probably like
1,300 more.
Probably at your max, you're looking at
that
like 12 to 1,300. Yeah.
Okay, and you know how I am.
Yeah.
I'm a to the
You're
max
getting
guy.
that $1,300.
Like I'm not walking in going.
Give me that 22.
I want the
700.
I'd have to shoot the deer like 50 times.
You got any pre-owned?
In the eye.
Literally.
And then with the little number scratched off on the side.
But literally, like if I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna want. I don't like getting things that aren't the best. Like, yeah, it's hard for me to do that. You know, when I go, like my MacBook, for instance, like my MacBook's it's an M1. It's not no M4 or whatever they have now.
That piece of boo boo.
You know, 13-inch. You know, it's just kind of like a regular Joe Schmo, good little workhorse MacBook. You know, I'm not out there buying. No, I mean they got freaking $4,000, 1 terabyte, 32 gigs of RAM. Like
iMac Plus,
stupid stuff.
It weighs like 10 pounds,
dude. Like they got the cheese grater, which is like if you max that thing out, it's like $15,000.
I don't understand.
And that to me, I'm like, no, you know, stuff like that. But but like for instance, like I just got a little 9mm PewPew, and I wanted a good brand. I got a good brand, and you know, I think I'd even, luckily there was a rebate on it for the scope and like the magazines and stuff, which luckily that'll be the same brand, so I won't have to worry about like any aftermarket stuff and stuff. Which is nice.
Any jams.
Well, is that every aftermarket one?
Not every one, but he said that even when he sold it to me, he was like, man, it's 60-40 is
Really?
how I feel on it.
Oh.
Yeah. And he was the owner of the booth. He was like, if I were you, I would just stick with factory made or manufacturer made.
She just wanted another one.
Yeah. I wanted one that fit my grip a little bit better, but I like how it pews without the 10-round clip. I like the little 6-round magazine that it holds. Yeah.
Yeah. And I might even swap out. I get a free optic, and I might even swap that out for a Hollow Sun, just because I know that they're the best.
Yeah.
I looked up the best flashlight for my specific PewPew, and it is the perfect one for that. And I think I would want, especially for something that's like that. This is my home protector. This is my this is going to be my main use, like in case of emergency. Situation. Yeah. You know, deer rifle is what it is. Yeah. Like, it's not like, but granted, if that's something that you're going to want to do for sport, you are going to want something reliable.
Yeah. You could go get a solid 30-06 though for probably $600 to $700.
Yeah. Which in the future, so I think this is how this works with hunting. I feel like, and this was actually different for you, but if you don't, I guess you could say a family member, but like I think it even boils down to like if your dad goes, you'll go. Yeah. Because obviously you start from a young age. Right. Now your granddad went. Yeah. Right? Yeah. But your dad not till I was really like did a lot. 10. Really?
Yeah. Not till I was like 10 did we start going on trips and things like that. And we only went once a year to go on a deer hunt. So yeah, I didn't grow up around it or anything. I think the reason why I got so big into duck hunting was because I got to see how good. So whenever I first hunted, it was with Barton, obviously, and he took me on my first duck hunt, and it was goose hunt in freezing water. Like the water was probably a quarter inch thick of ice.
Dang.
Right. And so we get out there, and his dog just comes barreling through the water, and I'm like, dude, that's cool. Just see ice breaking around, and she's got a vest on. It's his like OG dog that he bred. Her name's Maggie, and so I just see her like crashing through this water, just breaking ice, like jumping. And then I finally I see this goose, and I'm just like this is my reward. I'm like, oh, this is cool, man. I enjoyed the environment. I enjoyed I think I enjoyed just being able to sit in the water and not be wet, you know? And so like little things like that. And yeah, it just developed a love for it. And I definitely developed like a love for like dog training before I developed a love for hunting. So, cause now I'll wake up at 2:33 in the morning and go hunt. Back then I'm not doing that. No.
So, I think it's something that, again, I think I would, as I grow older, it's like, okay,
give you something to do.
And I think it's something along the lines of like, you know, the saying of like, you don't need to own anything, but you need to have 3 friends: one that owns a jet, one that owns a boat, and one that owns a lake house.
Yeah.
And if you have those 3 friends, you never have to buy it yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, now, thanks to Stone, I got a friend who hunts, so now I don't have to buy any hunting stuff.
Woo!
And I got a friend who's got a boat, so I never have to buy a boat. So I guess I'll be responsible for the lake house.
Works for me.
One day, yeah.
Yeah, it works for me.
Or we can go 50-50.
Yeah. Well, we won't have to because old Ranch Fuel. Yeah, we have to mention Ranch Fuel, a new partner of ours that had just reached out. Pretty cool. Caffeinated drink.
Caffeinated beverages. just a little bit about Ranch Fuel. We don't have them yet, but we will be doing some in-depth reviews on them.
In real depth.
In real depth. In real depth. Ranch Fuel is... Can I get a description? Can I get a description? Can I get a
Ranch.
about? So, Ranch Fuel's goal is to raise awareness for the Western lifestyle. The world needs more cowboys and cowgirls. Our involvement in and support of Western sports across all disciplines mirrors our commitment to our causes. As avid members of the Western community, they are invested in a cause much greater than selling an energy drink. So Ranch Fuel Energy is inspired by the spirit of the cowboy. Ranch Fuel is more than an energy drink. It's a tribute to the cowboy way of life. Crafted with precision, Ranch Fuel is designed to provide clean energy, mental focus, and enhanced endurance. They're not just a brand, they're advocates of the Western lifestyle.
So they're out there living, breathing, and countrifying everything that they know.
Let me tell you, with Ranch Fuel, you'll experience pure cowboy energy. America's energy. Ranch Fuel. Yeah.
Stand up now.
America.
Oh yeah. We'll have to just get a video of us shotgunning some Ranch Fuel before our first hunt.
Oh yeah, that'd be dope. That'd be sick.
See, I'm telling you,
yeah,
we're gonna make it happen. It's just too. I want to expose you to it. I want to expose you to why I love it.
I think that it's something that I will enjoy. It's not something that I think. You playing music or something? Is that from outside?
Yeah, I think it was from outside.
Hold on.
Anyway, yeah, I think it'll be something that I would love to go do. It's just not something that it may be a passion as soon as I do it, but as of right now, it's not something that I'd be like,
I get that.
I'm going to go. It's just hard because I'm at the stage now where, like, I'm blessed to be able to go with you and do it because no one ever went and did it with me initially. So, like, to start now solo would cost a lot of money because I'd have to go find my own lease. I'd have to buy my own gun. I'd have to go get clothes for it. Like, all these different factors. That's kind of like, man, at that point,
it's not
like,
really worth it at this point.
I'm 10K in and I might not like it.
Yeah.
And
I really don't like it.
yeah, actually, I hate it.
Actually, I want to sell my stuff.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, but
I get that.
On that note, why don't we try a beer?
Oh yeah, it's about time for beer 30.
Beer 30. It's actually
It actually is beer 30-27 right now.
It's actually 9 past beer 30. Yeah. So why don't you grab
now Georgia's died.
Beer out of the SOK Lone Star sponsored mini Frigidaire.
Breeding and training the best UK Labradors for the modern day sports betting.
What do we have here today?
Today we have Shiner Texas. Texas. I think they legitimately put the H right there to make you say Texas.
Texas.
To check.
It's a Shiner Texas.
Check.
Chickix.
So it's Shiner. 12%. Oh no, that's
Is that
12.
IPA?
That's 12 fluid ounces.
I was about to say.
Is this an IPA?
It is 5.5%.
What is it, though?
It is a Stormcaster. Juicy IPA.
Okay.
Dude, are you falling asleep to the sound of thunder or like thunder and rain
Heavy
first?
rain.
Or
what my thing does, yeah.
What's another one? Like wind. Like
No, I think so my hatch does
oh yeah. I forgot that y'all have a hatch.
it's nice.
Yeah?
Didn't you get that
You
for us?
I think Kennedy did.
Thought so, yeah.
Yeah,
Thanks,
we
guys.
got it.
Yeah,
Yep,
thanks, man.
yep.
Yeah, no, it's great. It's I do heavy rain.
Really?
But I also like campfire.
Oh.
Like nighttime campfire where it's like
Crackling.
Can you tell me what this is?
nothing.
No?
Oh, I don't hear anything.
I said, can you tell me what that is?
What is it?
What the fuck is a hatch or hitch?
Oh, what's a hatch? Oh, I thought you
Oh, I thought you were like, can tell me what this noise is.
So a hatch is it's basically a
It's an echo
it's kind of like an Alexa without like the Alexa part. And it has it's a sunrise alarm clock. So you can set a time. Mine's set to like, for instance, so we wake up at 6:15. So at 5:45, the hatch starts on like a really low setting, and it like will gradually get brighter and brighter and brighter, and it's like a sunrise wake up.
Kennedy would kill me if I had one of those in our room.
Really?
Oh,
She
bro,
hates it?
hates the light.
Ugh.
Hates the light.
Yeah. So it's basically like it mimics a sunrise. Like
It actually shows light.
Yeah. Like it emits light. So it starts like dull, and it's like, so you'll fall asleep to noise, and then like our wake up noise is. Hold on, let me see if I can pick it up. While I'm doing this, you want to crack that puppy open?
Yeah. Tension.
No.
Oh.
No.
I had my neighbor tell me that the weather felt so good today, he went outside and whacked off.
No way.
Yeah. He wasn't
Wow.
serious, but he was like, man, the weather felt so good this morning, I could have yacked.
Oh,
I'm like, oh,
fair
God.
enough.
Okay.
No.
Yeah. Let's see. I don't want to do Tate's routine.
Photopo.
Oh, I called the hatch golden shower though.
Golden shower. You're gross.
I know. Sorry.
You're grody.
You're nasty. Here, I think I can play it on my phone.
Oh, dang
Yep.
it.
There you go.
That's George's.
That is George's.
So, like, for instance, can
You
I
wanna
play
know
this
what's
on my
funny,
phone?
Stone? This is really just stone proof. Look.
Oh, it doesn't.
Oh.
It doesn't play for. Oh yeah, there it goes. There's call motion.
I like it.
That one's nice. I wake up to.
Do they have one of beds creaking at night?
That's just a natural
just-
sound made.
That's just gross.
Unless you're George.
That's just nasty.
Then it's just the sound of chips being eaten in the bed in the corner.
Takis.
Check under the mattress portion. You'll probably find some more.
What did he
No,
say?
you just hear this.
I'm not trying
You
to
hear this in
call
the
him
cor-
out.
Yeah. He's itching his head. Just right here.
Dude, he said somebody had said that he had fallen asleep with like a box of Hostess like cakes or something like that next
like
to.
I think it was me.
Yeah, I
I
can't
was
remember.
eating ding dong.
So yeah, somebody. I think it was Jordan who said it. I don't know.
That's
That was-
funny.
No, it was.
It was.
Yeah.
That was funny.
That's
That
funny.
was funny. Oh man, good times. Well, what you say we give this a little?
Yeah, absolutely. Give me a little slurper darpy. It smells nice. Can design. I'm going full one.
Full
That's
one,
That's
for
a
sure.
very, very nice can design.
Check it out.
Beautimous.
Beautiful.
Is there any description on it?
Oh. Ooh, a Tempest summoning juicy IPA brewed with cactus water and experimental hops.
Oh, experimental.
Experimental. Yeah, it is born in China or bred.
Born in China.
Born bred. It's brewed in Shiner.
Oh, brewed in China.
Shiner, Texas.
Be beautiful.
Okay. Well,
Cool enough.
description. We'll have to wait and see.
That's right. Pinkies, boys.
Do
George
you
is giving
feel
it a thumbs down?
Do you feel summoned? That was a weird like first taste.
I know. I'm gonna let it marinate on the tongue.
Whoa.
No.
It's not bad.
It's just kind of like
It's a little skunky at the end there.
I was gonna say skunky, but like bland to the taste at first. But
It's
like,
thin.
Yeah, I don't know.
Description.
I don't feel summoned.
IPA. I'd say okay. 1 to
Cactus
3.
water. Do you taste cactus water? I can't say. Oh, I did have a cactus fruit for the first time.
Whoa.
Really?
It was actually pretty good. You like it's these little bulbs that grow at the top
yeah,
of the
yeah.
cactus. Yeah, you probably saw them in Arizona whenever you lived
yeah.
out there. And you just cut it off, and it's like mushy in the middle, and it tastes like they say it tastes like a natural bubblegum and watermelon. Ish. I could see where they get it from.
It's like no.
Yeah, it
Tastes like a rind.
It literally.
1.7.
What was it out of 3?
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
I'm gonna go 1.5.
Okay,
Make it an even 1.6.
fair enough. Taste 0 to 6.
I don't hate it. It's
No.
just
I'm gonna go 4.8. Nah, 4.
I'm gonna go
4.5.
I was gonna go 4.5.
So 4.5 plus 2.6 is a 7.1. Nice. Not fair
Solid
enough.
score.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fair. Yeah,
Meh.
absolutely. Good to know.
It's a meh.
To finish us off.
Do,
Man,
do, do,
your phone
do,
must
do,
be
do.
better than mine. Anyway, what are
new civil lawsuit case accuses Deshaun Watson of sexual assault and battery in October of 2020 when he was with Texans.
It's a good thing that
Sounds
it
about
sucked
right.
this weekend.
No
because
joke.
they're gonna be replacing him real quick.
That's
All
a topic for
Deshaun
next time,
Watson,
folks.
fan owners, yeah. Before we leave, one question: What is something
I'm doing it.
that? Huh? What is something that is kind of like I don't. What is something that happens on a natural occurrence that's kind of like a pet peeve? And I will start it off by saying I'm irritated now that TikTok is about 50% ads.
Yeah.
I'm looking at
Every 2 scrolls is an ad.
is
whether
an
it's a
ad,
paid partnership
Yes.
or
ads or people selling product.
Yeah.
I've seen okay, so one of our business ventures we're partnered with Olight. Olight's an amazing company. They have some quality tactical flashlights, some really nice optics, but I swear every 4th scroll someone's reviewing an Olight product. It's insane.
off the TikTok shop.
Yes, off TikTok shop. And it's just like it's almost making TikTok
Yeah, no,
unenjoyable.
I've been thinking about getting off of TikTok just because the amount of time that I spend on it. Because bro, I'll just be mindlessly scrolling and 20 minutes will go by. And
True.
Yeah, it's easy for me to get stuck in that loop for sure.
It's good in the gym because I spent
I wouldn't work out if I
I was
watched TikTok.
walking. I was on the treadmill. That's what I mean.
Okay.
So I was walking on a treadmill and I was editing something for Tactical Trunk, and I looked up and I was at 6 minutes. I was like, oh,
Nice.
sick. But yeah, so that's one of my pet peeves is that TikTok, originally obviously people making, 30-second videos or something, blah, blah, blah. But now it's just insane amounts of ads and people making paid commission videos.
Yeah, and I'll leap into that with mine is the fact that Instagram's algorithm is no longer there I feel like it's no longer designed to grow your page.
I agree, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's designed to kind of keep you consistent, but it is very hard to grow your page
Naturally.
on Instagram. Yes.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. I think everything's just, I think it's all geared towards, I don't know how, I remember in high school and stuff, Instagram, it was a lot easier to get X amount of followers or something like that. Now, I post, even on TikTok, I posted one for Tactical Trunk just because we don't really deal with TikTok on Tactical Trunk just because we don't know when it's going to get shut down anyway.
Yeah.
And so we kind of focus most of our stuff on Instagram and stuff like that, most of our marketing and all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
But when it comes to TikTok, I posted and with it 4 hours went by and I looked because I was like, oh, maybe we have 100 views.
Yeah.
0
Dang.
on the video I posted. I was like, bro, what? And now here's another thing going into that. TikTok, if you have an Apple device, they charge a damn near 100% fee. So, for instance,
For using Apple product.
using an iPhone. So, if I wanted to, let's just say I wanted to be like, you know what, this is a really good video. I want to reach more people, and I wanted to pay $40 to promote my video.
Mm-hmm.
And so, let's say I wanted to do that over one day. It would cost me $35 on top of my $40 on an Apple fee.
Right.
And I'm like, bro, I'm spending now $75
Yeah. For
just
half the
because
result.
I'm using, and I'm paying for 40, and on top of that is taxes, and on top of that is the
So
TikTok.
you're at 85 by the end of the day.
Yeah, it's
Easy.
just for a $40 promotion, and it's it's just in our field of whatever we're doing.
Work.
Yeah, in our field of social media, I reckon.
Mm-hmm.
that's something that you kind of have to, you get into and all that type of stuff. And, thank God we've been able to build a pretty natural following just from being consistent over the last couple of years or year and a half. But, yeah, I think that's kind of a real big pet peeve of mine is how that stuff's all become so commercialized and
less intimate.
Yeah. What about you, George? What's an everyday kind of thing that you've noticed has gotten kind of like, wow, like this is kind of crappy?
Gas prices.
This is very true.
That's true. It's been fluctuating like crazy.
Is it up or down? I don't know.
Literally, it'll be like $3.17 one week, and then next week I come back, it's like $2.78.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh, it went up 5 cents. That's fine, but it doesn't go up 5 cents. Literally from Monday to Tuesday, it could be $2.71, and then it's $3.24.
Yeah,
and I'm like, that's not a small difference.
No,
like
the same tank is still at the gas station, so how is it just so much more expensive?
Literally, yeah, I don't know how. Yeah, like I don't know why they just fluctuate so much.
It blows my. I wish I could get into that industry, but you do need to have a last name like Patel or something in order to do so.
Well, and unfortunately, what I learned, and this might not be the case anymore. This was a couple years ago. They don't really make a lot of money on the gas. It's all the concessions.
I could see that. I could see the return on the gas not being very high.
It's very, very low. Their whole thing is come inside and buy a 50-cent product for $3.20, which I will do it every time. Probably spend $120 a month personally on energy drinks, and
what about
I save now because of Amazon.
The little Crispitos.
Oh yeah.
How much you spend on pizza slices?
Not too much now. I just go in, dude. Now let me tell you, highlight of the day. They have a Szechuan chicken
kebab.
Like a hot dog, but it's not like a whatever it is, chicken dog or whatever.
Oh,
it's made
I know
of
what you're
chicken.
talking.
It's like a buffalo chicken bite or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's the Szechuan chicken bite.
Oh, it's like teriyaki type.
Yeah,
Oh.
and you pair that with an egg roll.
Oh,
Kind of gas. I know you might think gas station egg roll.
no, gas station QT's egg rolls are pretty good.
Egg roll. Oh, mother, love it. But yeah, good episode, gentlemen.
Great episode.
Nicely done.
I'm hungry.
I'll smell you later. Go get some egg rolls.
Go get some egg rolls.